seed ever. Biome, structures, loot. This seed has it all. Okay, and all you have to do is make a word with this seed that you see here on screen, and once you spawn in, you're gonna find yourself in this beautiful tropical island. There's obviously a lot of insane stuff already, like a village, desert temple, but before we talk about that, we need to get something out of the way, and it's the ocean, because it's got a lot of good stuff. So starting from your spawn, I want you to go to this direction over here and just keep going. I mean, first of all, you got this coral ocean, which is pretty good. You got like a lot of coral blocks, and as you can see, yeah, it's not that far away from spawn. It's a mushroom biome, and not just one. As you can see, there are 3 of them like interconnected. It's probably the best biome in the game because you can build a base over here. The mycelium dirt is really good because no mobs can spawn on them. It's just a really good biome. And now once you're back at spawn, don't worry, we still got some stuff in the ocean that we need to look into. So we need to head into this direction, and as you can see, there are 2 waypoints. The first one is an ocean ruin. It might seem useless, but these are really good for Trident Farms. A link to a really good one will be in the description below. And as you can see, right next to it is a shipwreck, and it has 2 chests. The first one is over here, so we need to go down here and open the chest. As you can see, it's got some books, some paper, and a treasure map, which you will not need at all. Foreshadowing, oh my god. And the second one over here, so only just break this block, go inside, and this one is really good. I mean, first of all, you got a lot of iron nuggets, some gold nuggets, some lapis, some emeralds, and a enchanted.
Bro, I'll tell you what.
And it has to be over for the ocean, right? Like, we found a lot of good stuff. No, not at all. Standing on top of your shipwreck, I want you to go to this direction over here, and I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious what it is. It is the best structure in the ocean. It's the ocean monument. It doesn't need any explaining. You can find some sponges, some interesting armor trims, but best of all, you can make a guardian farm. And again, a link to a guardian farm is going to be in the description below. And now we're finally done with the ocean. Astronaut in the ocean. So we're back at this lovely spot, and now we're going to talk about this village. It doesn't have 1, it doesn't have 2, it doesn't have 3, but it has 4 different blacksmiths. We're going to start with this one over here, and as you can see, it has a really good chest. First of all, you get 4 obsidian. We're going to need it for later. We got some gold, we got 4 iron ingots, and some iron boots, and an iron pickaxe. Well, let's keep going. We're gonna go to the second one over here, and another good chest. You get 2 more gold ingots, 1 more iron ingot, an iron chest plate, and an iron sword. Well, let's keep going. We're gonna go to the third one, and for the third time, it's a really good chest. You got 1 more iron chest plate and 2 iron leggings. So now you have 2 iron leggings and 2 iron chest plate, which is really good if you're playing with a friend. But I don't have any. But apart from that, you get 4 more iron ingots. So now you have 15 and 1 more gold ingot. And we're gonna be looking at the ones we're waiting. And I saved the best for last. You're gonna get 6 more obsidian, so you have 10, which is enough for a nether portal. So you just started your word, and you already have all of this loot. But believe me when I say this, we're just getting started. Next up is this desert temple, so we're gonna go inside. Make sure to not step on the pressure plate, so just try to break it. And by the way, you're gonna be finding some TNT here below. But we got 4 different chests. This is the first one. It's pretty good. You got some bones, some string, a saddle, and a book with unbreaking 1, which is kind of bad, okay, I must admit. The second chest over here, some more gold, pretty good. Some more string, some more gunpowder and bones, a book with unbreaking 3, which is better. We're actually moving in the right direction. And up for the third chest, you get a saddle, you get a golden apple, and a book, which you might think is also going to be pretty bad, like unbreaking 1 or unbreaking 3. And the fourth and final chest, it's really good as well. You get 2 more golden apples, 1 more saddle, so now you have 3 in total, and 2 dune armor trims, which are pretty good. And if you think this is enough, I mean, it's already really good loot. No, we're just getting started. We're gonna go for a little treasure hunt, so I want you to go this way. As you can see, there is like a little small jungle. It's got some bamboo over there, some melons, but it's not what we're interested in. I want you to go to this island over here, to these exact coordinates over here, and I want you to dig a couple blocks down. Be a little careful, because there's gonna be a treasure chest. If you open it up, obviously you're gonna be finding the Art of the Sea, some more iron ingots, some chainmail armor. Oh, dude, I didn't even notice. It's like a full set. You get a helmet, boots, leggings, and chest plate. It's pretty good. And a potion of regeneration. But we're not stopping. Go over to this sand area over here, to these exact coordinates, and again, be a little more careful. It's another treasure chest. This one is even better. First of all, it's got a diamond, our first diamond of the video. 5 more iron ingots, 2 name tags, another Heart of the Sea, obviously, and it's even got the Wait music disc, like the Wait. They don't love me like... Yeah, okay. And some more chainmail armor, but I don't have any space in my inventory. So 2 treasure chests next to spawn. That's pretty good. I mean, this has to be the final treasure chest we're going to be looking at, right? Absolutely not. Go to these coordinates over here, and as you can see, I'm really close from spawn. Again, dig straight down. It's another treasure chest. Yes, it's a third one, and it's really good. It's got 2 more diamonds, another Heart of the Sea, as always. 5 more iron ingots, 4 TNT, and this is really good. 2 potions of water breathing that you're going to need for the ocean monument. So we found a desert desert temple, 4 chests. We found a village, 4 chests, a shipwreck, 2 chests, 3 treasure chests, an ocean monument, mushroom biome, and a bunch of other stuff. This is a really good seed, right? This is not a joke. You haven't seen anything yet. Right next to the village, there is a ruined portal over here. It's pretty good. It has a chest with 4 obsidian, and trust me, you need to get a lot of obsidian because we're gonna need it for later. Next up, I want you to head into the ocean, but it's not really an ocean thing. Go to these exact coordinates, and we're gonna start digging straight down. So I want you to dig straight down, and just look at this. Yes, right next to spawn, it's a trial chambers. It's just massive. It's got a bunch of vaults, a bunch of spawners. It's really good. But we need to keep going. Go to these exact coordinates over here, and again, you're gonna be digging straight down. And this is gonna be interesting. You're gonna end up in the Stronghold. Next to a chest over here, which is really good. You get 3 more diamonds and an eye armor trim. We're still gonna be talking about the Stronghold. Go to these exact coordinates over here, so as you can see, we're still in the village. Again, dig straight down, and this time, it's the end portal. So it's literally right under the spawn village, and it has an Eye of Ender already placed in it. Don't worry, we're gonna be talking about it later, but now I want you to turn around and go down these stairs, leave the room, and head left. You need to break these 2 blocks in the wall, and as you can see, we're gonna end up in this new area. Keep going to the door, and it's a library. A lot of bookshelves, obviously, which is really good for books, and 2 chests. 1 more eye armor trim on this one, and an enchanted book with blast protection 3 and feather falling floor, which is really good. And if you go on top of here, you're going to be finding a hidden chest, so just break this block on top of it and open it. Another eye armor trim and a chest with projectile protection 4. But it's not over. I want you to go back to the wall where you broke some blocks, look behind you, and break some more blocks over on this side. So just break a couple of blocks. You're going to end up on this room right here, and I'll just follow this path. So you're going to go over here, go straight, and then turn to the right, turn to the left, turn to the right again. Keep going. You're going to be finding a chest in the way, which is pretty good, like 3 more iron ingots. But anyways, keep going. You're gonna find this fountain, go left, keep going, and it's another library with 2 more chests. This one got a compass, an eye armor trim, 2 enchanted book, sharpness 3, fire aspect 1, power 3, and unbreaking 3 and piercing 3. And again, go on top, break this block, and open the chest. This one doesn't have any enchanted book, but it has 1 more eye armor trim. It's a pretty good stronghold. So a village, a stronghold, a trial chambers, a desert temple, an ocean monument. Like, what else could you ask for? The Nether. Go back to the desert temple, and as you can see, there's like a beautiful Nether portal inside it, but it didn't originally spawn like this. With all of the obsidian that you picked up from the blacksmith, the ruined portal, and everything, I want you to make a portal right next to it, just like this. And now we're gonna go into the Nether. And it doesn't get better than this. This is where you spawn, and there is another fortress right next to you. This is just a regular Nether fortress. It's got a bunch of chests and a blaze spawner over here. And I'm going from the Nether fortress and head into the direction of the portal. And as you can see, less than 100 blocks away from spawn, it's a bastion. It's got a bunch of gold blocks, a couple of chests that are pretty interesting, so you're going to be finding a lot of golden carrots, some snout banner patterns, you're going to be finding a lot of them, but no netherite upgrade. But don't worry, we're going to be fixing it like right now. Go to these exact coordinates in the nether, and as you can see, less than 1,000 blocks away from spawn, it's another bastion. And inside it, if you go to these exact coordinates, but please be careful, I mean, look at them. There is a bunch of piglin brutes, so I recommend you have some good armor before going in here. But anyways, you're going to be finding a large chest with none other than the netherite upgrade smithing template. But it doesn't stop here. In the same bastion, if you go over here, you're going to be finding this like large room with a bunch of gold blocks at the bottom, a magma spawner, and a chest. It's got another netherite upgrade smithing template, so now we have 2 of them, but you also get a netherite ingot. So in the nether, we found 1 nether fortress, 2 Sebastians, and now we're going to be doing something interesting. I want you to go back to the portal and head into this direction over here. So go into like the nether fortress, and we're going to be following a small path. You're going to be finding a soul valley, which is pretty good. I mean, soul sand valley, whatever. And you're going to be finding this spot over here. This didn't naturally spawn, but I want you to go to these exact coordinates over here, and I want you to make another portal there. Trust me, it's really good, and I want you to go inside it. You should spawn on top of a lake, and now you're probably wondering, what are we doing here? Well, this is our second spot. Just when you leave the portal, look over to this side. It's a pillager outpost. It's got a chest here on top with some mediocre loot, but it's got a goat horn. But the best thing about it is that you can make a raid farm, and again, link is also going to be in the description below. But it doesn't stop here. Go a couple of blocks away from the pillager outpost to these exact coordinates over over here, and this is gonna be crazy. Dig straight down, and ladies and gentlemen, it's another Trials Chambers with new vaults, new spawners, and a lot of loot. And if you think this second spot is pretty good, I mean, it's got a pillager outpost and a Trial Chambers, this is not it yet. Because the best thing about it is on top of this mountain. I want you to go to these exact coordinates over here, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the final structure we're going to be taking a look at in the overworld, and it's the best structure in the game. As always, dig straight down, but this time be a little more careful because it's none other than the Ancient City. And this one is massive. It's got over 20 chests, and not only that, if you go over on this side over here, so you're going to be finding a zombie spawner, which looks incredible. It's covered in skull. It's got 2 chests, one having 1 golden apple and disc 13, which is probably the most dangerous disc in the game. And a second one right next to it with some more iron. And as always, I can't show you all of the chests inside this ancient city because it would take a while. So I'm going to be showing you the 3 best chests that I've found. Start by going to these coordinates over here, and you should end up with like on top of a tower. It's got a chest, and if you open it, first of all, it's got a name tag, some skull, which nobody cares about. But the best item on this chest is definitely these diamond leggings. I mean, protection 4 and breaking 3 and mending. They're practically ready. For the second chest, go to these exact coordinates, and we're on top of a tower again with another chest, and if you open it, it's really good. Start with 5 more bottles of enchanting, 3 potions of regeneration, but best of all, it's the enchanted golden apple. And for the third and final chest, go to these exact coordinates. You should end up in this like blue room. Open the chest, and it's pretty good. 2 more bottles of enchanting, a book with sharpness 1, piercing 1, which is but another enchanted golden apple. And we're finally done with this ancient city. We still have one more thing to look at. As you can see, I'm back at the spawn, and I want you to go back to the stronghold, and more precisely to the end room. Fill it up with some eyes of ender, and we're gonna jump in. You're gonna need to fight the ender dragon, and you have a lot of really good loot, so it should be really easy. And once you kill it, one of these interesting portals are going to show up. They will take you to the end islands, and you can either use like an ender pearl to go in or swim inside, but I'm in creative, so I'm just gonna break the bedrock. So now we're on top of the end islands, and I want you to go to these exact coordinates, and ladies and gentlemen, it's none other than the end city. But it's not a regular one because it's got an end chip over here. So if you go inside, you're gonna be finding some shoulders, and yeah, it's the Elytra. And there are 2 more chests. This one is incredibly insane. I mean, 7 diamonds in one chest is absurd, with some diamond tools, and the second one is also pretty good. Some more gold, diamond boots, and diamond horse armor. And you're obviously going to be finding some more chests in the end city, but ladies and gentlemen, this is it. And just like always, let's make a summary of everything that we found inside this world. So we spawned in a really beautiful tropical island that has a village with 4 different blacksmiths and a desert temple with 4 chests. Close to the island, there is an ocean monument, a shipwreck, ocean ruins, and a mushroom island. On the island itself, we have a ruined portal, 3 treasure chests, and a stronghold underneath with 2 really good libraries. And on top of that, we found 2 trial chambers, a pillager outpost, and an ancient city. In the nether, we found another fortress and 2 bastions, with one having 2 netherite upgrade smithing templates. And in the end, we found a really good end city that has the Elytra. Yeah, that's a good see. Bye-bye!